Hey, you're looking good today. This is Frank in the Brazil Times newsroom, and here's what's happening. In today's edition of the Brazil Times in print, the top story, penalties for drunk driving not enough of a deterrent, officials say. A local couple involved in the criminal justice system recently shared concerns about what is a national problem, drunk, impaired, and or distracted drivers. And that couple is Clay County Chief Deputy Prosecutor Emily Clark and her husband, Chief Deputy Josh Clark. You can read what they have to say about that in today's edition and online as well. The Northview Marching Knights took their talents out into the parking lot of Brazil Ace Hardware store Saturday afternoon to raise funds to support band activities. The event was part of an NMK Day in Brazil, where the street musicians were also playing at Walmart, while Guard members hosted a car wash at Advance Auto Parts and pumped gas and washed windows at Casey's General Store. Ingenuity was the key to a successful and unusual dinner and fundraising event by the Brazil Eagles Riders Garbage Can Ride. Brazil Eagles Riders President Craig Stump said the event was to help raise funds for J.P. Wythe, age 87, of Brazil and his family. J.P. has been diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer and will have to undergo chemotherapy the rest of his life. I think the real story here is that they cooked dinner in 2 trash cans, and you'll want to read about that. Some 90 pounds of meat put on top of 2 cases of beer and some veggies. Sounds good, but you'll want to read more about that. And coming up Saturday is the YMCA Firecracker 5K. Let me see. In its 16th year, the event will take place at 8 a.m. Saturday, July 1st, beginning and ending at the Clay County YMCA. I was there last year. It was kind of cool. Mayor Brian Wyndham started the race by shooting a cannon. He has a little cannon. It wasn't very big, but man, it sure packed a big noise when it went off, and that was pretty cool. In fact, I think our video is still up on our website if you'd like to see that from last year. Let's see who's with us. Lori Brown's here, and Teresa is here. Glad to see you folks today, as always. What else do we have? Oh, did you get out to the band concert last night? They did a band concert of circus music last night at Forest Park. Linda and I was out there. Great music. I really enjoyed that. And we had a ringmaster and everything. And we'll have a picture of him later today. Who's there? That's Lori Brown. Good morning, Frank. Well, thank you, ma'am. But at any rate, it was a really fun night last night. I love that circus music, and of course the Brazil Concert Band does just an outstanding job, and they reminded everybody that the big 82nd annual Rotary 4th of July celebration starts Tuesday. I can't believe it. It's going to start tomorrow evening, opening at 5:30 at Forest Park. So you'll want to get over there for the entertainment and for the carnival. That's what he's trying to say, is the carnival. I'm looking up here. Somebody asked when the fish fry is. Yes, I got that right. Wednesday is the fish fry. It starts at 4 o'clock at the pavilion. And this year they're going to have the bloodmobile there as well, encouraging people to give blood as well. And at, let's see, what else is going on here? 6:30 and 8 p.m. the Northview Marching Knights and the North Clay Cadet Corps is going to perform. And they're going to have free kids activities sponsored by the Purdue Cooperative Extension Service along the sidewalk at the west side of the band shell by the log cabins. That's all coming up Wednesday. On Tuesday, Tumble Express performs at 6 p.m. And, of course, like I said, the East Coast Midway opens their show, the Carnival, at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. So if you haven't picked up your copy of this year's edition of the 82nd Annual Rotary Club of Brazil 4th of July celebration, I've got to take this one home to my wife. She's been after me all weekend. When are you going to bring that home? And I keep saying, well, I'll bring it home, and I keep forgetting. So I've got to take that special edition of what's going on at the celebration home tonight. Oh, let's see. We told you about all of that. Oh, next week, the band concert, July 2nd, is going to start at a special time. It's going to start at 7:30 p.m. in Forest Park, rain or shine. Let's see. Christina is not only watching on Facebook Live, but she's sitting across the room. Yay! Hi, Christina.
Good morning.
Oh, we appreciate Christina. Like to tease her sometimes, but we appreciate her. Let's see here. What else do we have? There was a crash that shut down a portion of State Road 59 on Saturday. The Indiana State Police investigation is ongoing into an accident just south of North County Road 1200 on State Road 59 Saturday afternoon. Details limited at this time while waiting for an official report from the state police. And we have a little bit more for you there. Girl Scouts served lemonade and snacks at Kroger this weekend. And the carnival's in town. It says the carnival's coming to town. The carnival is here. They're already starting to set up all their rides and attractions out at Forest Park, and it's going to be the best, I said, the best celebration ever. Okay? There we go. Amos Thomas told us at Rotary Club that was the standard thing to say about every year. They said it was the best one that we've ever had. So I can't break that tradition. This is going to be the best one we've ever had. All right. Miss Ivy is writing about heroes. She says they're made and not born in her column Just Ask Me on the opinion page. Trudy Lieberman of Rural Health News Service says patient-centered care shouldn't be just a marketing slogan. And Edward Jones says, declare your financial independence day. Well, that's a good idea. Now, also starting on the opinion page and jumping to page 10, we have this week, that year in Clay County, looking back to that wonderful year of 1948. This week, that year. And I'll give you just a little tease. That week, Dewey got the nomination from the Republicans, Governor Dewey, and Truman instituted the draft the same week. So you can read more about that. And we have a couple of advertisements from back then also in the opinion page and page 10. Got to look at the kids. What are our kids doing? Well, Dennis the Menace. Let's see here. For once, Dennis isn't in the cartoon. It's Martha and her husband George. And let's see. One of them says, Martha says, if I knew then what I know now. And George says, are you looking at our wedding album again? The Wilsons. That's what's new with the Wilsons. Family Circus. Kids, two of the kids, Billy and Dolly, are there talking to Daddy. Daddy, how come your company doesn't let you take the summer off like our school does? Well, isn't that the truth? You know, preachers used to take the summer off in the big cities. I didn't know that till I was reading some history. And in the big cities, preachers, the big city church ministers, would take the whole summer off before air conditioning. Hey, Larry Moss, good to see you today. Hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good Independence Day, Larry. In sports, our sports editor, Kerry Fox, writes from Putnamville that Brent Beaucamp, Josh Bowler, and Steve Peden made their returns to Victory Lane at Lincoln Park Speedway Saturday evening. However, for Josh Litton, he was able to pick up his first career victory at the Putnamville Oval after claiming the Bomber A main event. And we have a story from the WVFCA Classic, which is the Wabash Valley Football Coaches Association All-Star Game. You can read about that. And let's see, what else do we have? We got the Clay County Planner. You think there's nothing going on in Clay County? Man, I tell you what, we got a whole half page of stuff that's nothing but what's going on, what you can be doing. And Bradshaw's here. Good morning to you. And we've got some reunions coming up. The Brazil class of 57, Staunton class of 72, the Bell family, the Brazil High School class of 54 and 72 and 47. They're all having reunions. So if that applies to you, you want to check it out in today's edition of the Brazil Times or thebraziltimes.com. I want to remind you again, the latest boil order for Centerpoint was lifted Friday afternoon, said Shawnette Seckley, water superintendent. The order was issued following the break of a 2-inch water line on County Road 600 North last Tuesday, I believe, and the water samples came back clear from the state and clean, and you don't have to boil water if you buy your water from Centerpoint anymore. And President Trump says he's not that far off from passing the health bill. So you can read that story in today's edition of the Brazil Times as well. So that's what's going on. We got lots of inserts, advertisements. I know you ladies especially like those inserts. And here's something I like. We got a hardware store insert. I'm going to check that out. In fact, we've got a couple of them in here that I'm going to have to look at later today. So I appreciate you stopping by today, whether you watched us live or if you were watching us later in the day. Alan Plunkett is here today again. He's with us live. We appreciate that. And we'll catch you later.